Welcome to the podcast. Today we're diving into how to start a business in Europe. There's so much to unpack, from requirements to picking
Yep,
the ideal country.
absolutely. It's super exciting. So, what's the big appeal of starting a business over there?
Well, it's like a gold mine for entrepreneurs, offering access to over 500 million high-income consumers and a business-friendly ecosystem.
Hmm,
Think about streamlined procedures, competitive tax incentives, and even strong legal support.
right? And we see that this guide emphasizes the benefits like innovation, robust infrastructure, and even seamless cross border trade among EU members.
Exactly. And it outlines key requirements too. You need a valid residence permit, a solid business plan, proof of funds, like, for instance, $3,000 for an SL in Spain, or even a minimal $1 with practical advice for a UG in Germany, though they suggest around $1,000, $5,000.
Right, that's an interesting point. But don't you think it sounds a bit oversimplified when it comes to those financial requirements?
Well, I see where you're coming from. I mean, every country has its nuances. In Poland, the low cost setup and even tax friendly zones definitely give startups an
Hmm.
edge. But yes, the specifics are critical.
Speaking of nuances, which countries does the guide highlight as particularly promising?
The guide points to countries like Spain, Germany, Poland, and the Netherlands. Each has its own perks. Spain for tourism and tech with strong R&D incentives, Germany for its engineering prowess and infrastructure, Poland for low operations cost, and the Netherlands for its digital gateway appeal to the European market.
Yeah. And in terms of overall ease of business, do they compare European countries on metrics like economic freedom or ease of setting up?
Yes, they do. They even reference indices like the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business and the Global Competitiveness Report. Countries like Denmark, Norway, and Sweden regularly top those rankings, while Germany shines for infrastructure.
That makes sense. Now, what about corruption? Does the guide tackle that issue?
It does. It highlights that while some parts of Europe might struggle with corruption, particularly in southern or eastern regions, most Western and even many Central European countries tend to have low levels of corruption, which is crucial for a stable business environment.
Right. That's reassuring. And what about the business structures? Any advice on that front?
Oh, yeah. The guide recommends, for those looking to relocate, opting for a limited company often makes the most sense. This structure offers limited liability protection and easier access to growth capital compared to, say, a general partnership.
So, Europe really offers a solid foundation for both startups and expanding businesses.
Absolutely. And to wrap things up, the guide even recommends consulting experts for country-specific advice. They mention Ondemand International as a seasoned advisor for navigating European company formation.
Yeah, smart move. All in all, it sounds like for the discerning entrepreneur, Europe provides not only a market, but also a complete ecosystem to support growth and innovation.
Exactly. And while there are challenges to consider, the financial nuances, legal requirements, and local market conditions, the potential rewards are huge.
Right on. Thanks for unpacking this with me. This roadmap really gives entrepreneurs a clear vision of what's required to launch in Europe.
Totally. For anyone ready to scale globally, Europe stands out as an ideal destination. Until next time, keep exploring those opportunities.